Hi, this is Krishna Merchant, and thank you for joining us for the deal space. It was a very interesting week for the deal space as fundraising activity grabbed the limelight for the e-commerce firms. We have with us Dipti Jain, who will talk to us about what happened with Quikr. Hi, Dipti. There was some news flow about Quikr raising funds. Can you tell us more about the deal?
Yeah, right. Quikr has raised $60 million by new investor Tiger Global Management, and this has come just 6 months after the company raised around $90 million. And so far, the company, since its inception in 2008, has raised as much as $200 million. In India, the company is competing with OLX.in, that is a South Africa-based company.
Thank you, Dipti. Another company in focus is Snapdeal. Even they are looking to raise funds. We have with us Madhura. Hi, Madhura. Snapdeal is also in talks with investors and what kind of money they'll be getting and who's going to invest in Snapdeal.
So, Snapdeal is reportedly in talks with SoftBank to raise around $600 million of fresh funding. 3 months ago, it already raised a round of funding with investors like Axel Partners and Premji Invest, amongst others. So this last month saw Ratan Tata also pick up a minority stake in Snapdeal, which makes the e-commerce space very exciting. We've already seen Flipkart do a $1 billion funding, along with Amazon announcing that it will put another $2 billion in their India business. So it's like a e-commerce war that's going on in India, who raises what. So it's interesting to see if these huge valuations and investments will give returns to the investors in forms of IPOs or even secondary stake sales. But with the festive season coming on the corner, these e-commerce companies are gearing up to provide more and reaching all their customers in a timely and efficient manner.
Thank you, Madhura. Also, another important event this week was private equity firms raising money from the primary market. We have with us Pooja Sarkar for the same. Hi, Pooja. Many private equity firms are looking at the IPO market, initial public offering, to exit. Can you tell us more about the same?
Hi Krishna, definitely. CCD Cafe Coffee Day chain, which has over 1,500 outlets across the country, had been looking at $1 billion IPO. They were looking to file by the end of this year, but we understand from bankers that they haven't hired any banker yet, and the IPO might come later this year. But in another round of case that we are seeing are the smaller companies with an IPO of around 300 to 500 crores. A lot of these PE-backed companies, and New Silk Road backed Audel Communications or Henderson Private Equity backed the Cropchem Limited or Samara Capital backed Monte Carlo, all these guys are coming, have filed their papers for IPO, and we're expecting a lot more companies like Career Launcher, CL Educate Limited or PowerMech Projects Limited to come up with their IPO who are backed by private equity companies to give them exits.
Thank you, Pooja Sarkar. This is all for the deal space. Thank you for joining us, and do stay tuned to livemin.com for more updates.